Patriot's Voice via Ariel at Proletario1 on Twitter, which is now X, for February 2024. Making the point, clearing the floor. I have to clarify something that is being a bit misrepresented. Donald Trump connections to any Zionist, good, bad, does not imply he is working with them or for them to undermine the American citizens. The plan, for better or worse, does not fall on any one person. I was directly referring to Michael Flynn when you think of Project Pegasus. Trump is not going out of his way to assist Benjamin Netanyahu, who was behind 9/11. That should tell you how he feels about Zionists. Especially when he is not trying to protect one of the heads for being charged with war crimes. Being a Zionist in and of itself is not cause to assume a crime has been committed unless you have been accused, arrested, and convicted of such. We are in a wait-and-see game at the moment. Remember, Zionism is a political ideology. Khazarian is their nationality. Satanism is their religion. Communism is their rule of law. So when I mentioned those at the Mar-a-Lago who I consider black hats was my main gripe. Where Trump didn't seem to mind allowing people who was trying to harm him through Russian collusion and January 6th. That I listed as PSYOP agents that requested immunities from prosecution who was going to testify against Trump. Who freely walks around as if he is not trying to usurp power for himself would be M. Flynn. Was who my post was based on that I feel is no longer worth throwing myself out there to oust if there is no rush to arrest him. I don't care if he is a 2.0 or not. Does he need to be allowed around Trump? Absolutely not. You watch those soap operas on daytime television and they do not even want you at a funeral or wedding if you cross them for some job promotion. You'll get berated by the siblings and spouse at the hospital trying to visit the person who blamed you for it on their dying day. We all seen Ivan Raiklin insinuate and bait would-be assassins who would take up the challenge to get rid of Trump because they had someone better to replace him. Trump is walking a high wire. A honeypot. And at this stage there is no need to play both sides in order to not rock the boat on the operation to remove cabal members and associates. The very power base they serve, black nobility, was rounded up in Venice years ago. This is not about good, bad guys. That's left up to interpretation. People come to that conclusion by themselves based on if they agree with you or not. Regardless if you committed no crimes. My post was strictly referring to the operation, not the agenda to liberate the planet which will progress forward. I made it clear who is the bottom line to that. And it's not any political figures. It's the military. Because these are the ones who will have the last say-so. It's always been this way. Since the founding of this country. So please, we do not have to worry as to if the cabal has Trump by the balls to carry out the NWO. Why? Because the main tool they needed to succeed was the Federal Reserve. That was taken away 4 years ago. Trump signed the EOS to make sure of it. Taxes, interest, inflation, fees, fines and penalties. All of this disappears once precious metals become legal tender. That is why they call Basel III the end game. The question will come down to will you survive the transition over to the new one? This year is when we all will find out just what we are made of. Do you think you are ready? Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any videos. Thank you for watching.